In front of me I have the Vivo V60 Lite, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at the device, its specifications, and just give you my general thoughts and opinions about the device. Okay, so let's just get straight into this. There we go. So here we have our Type-C, Type-A charging cable, an energy sticker with 61 hours of battery life, almost 62 apparently, and just a case. Don't care about that. And then the device itself. Get back here, there we go. Okay, so let's boot it up. I have to say, in terms of the design, it looks pretty nice. Okay, so in a second we'll see the display, and that is a 6.77-inch display with a resolution of 1080 by 2392 pixels. So it is basically a 1080p display. There we go. In terms of the screen-to-body ratio, it's supposedly 88.7% based on gsmarena.com, which is where I'm getting all the information from. And we have 388 pixels per inch. Now, the display is an AMOLED display with 1 billion colors, 120 Hz refresh rate, and HDR10 Plus certification. So we're pretty good in terms of the display right here. I'll just quickly go to the setup, and God, I never would want to be considered from UK. So I'm just gonna quickly jump through this. Come on, skip. Okay. Now here we can see our home screen with pretty minimal bloat by the looks of it. We have easy share for basically moving over the data. iManager, which I presume is just a way for you to clear data or, like, you know, cache and stuff like that. Themes and Vivo.com. Yeah, so there's almost no bloatware on here, surprisingly. So that's actually pretty decent. And now this is running Android, obviously, and let's see which version of it. So about phone, Android 15, you can see right here. And it does have its own kind of skin over it. As you can clearly see, this isn't like stock Android or something that would be akin to a Pixel look. So it does have its own look to it. With its own features as well, as you can clearly see. Now anyway, let's just move over to the cameras. So here we have a dual camera setup, as you can see. Cool, let's agree. And we have, in terms of cameras, main sensor being 50 megapixel 1.8 aperture wide sensor, which is the one that is open right now. And just to kind of capture a shot right here of the mess. Yep, cool. Okay, I agree. There we go. So here is the photo from this. Now I can already see it is using some upscaling by the looks of it, as there is some wonkiness, I think. So yeah. Now the 50 megapixel main sensor will allow you to capture videos at only 1080p at 30 frames. So that's not the best kind of result right here. Now another camera right here is going to be the 8 megapixel 2.2 aperture ultra wide. This one. And obviously that's going to be even worse than the main one. And then as a selfie, we have a whopping 32 megapixel 2.5 aperture wide sensor that also does the measly 1080p 30 frames. So there is no like 60 anywhere, unfortunately. So camera here are just a little bit subpar, I would say. Now, if we take a look at the build quality, we have glass back, plastic frame all around here. Obviously glass front, no surprise here. And under display fingerprint sensor, there is none on the power button, which I do personally prefer to have it under display. We also have the volume rockers and the power button on the right side. At the top, we just have some microphone and some other grills for whatever that is. I don't think those are speakers. Then on the left side, absolutely nothing. At the bottom, we have our SIM tray. And this looks like it's just a SIM tray, but I am going to pop it out just to make double sure. And it is. So it supports dual SIM in here, but no expandable storage, unfortunately. And then at the bottom also we have our microphone, our charging port, and the speaker grill. So that's the build. Now inside of that we have a 6,500 milliampere battery, sheesh, with 90 watts of charging speed. Holy crap, this phone is putting Samsung absolutely to shame. The device is also running on an Dimensity 7360 turbo processor, comes with 8 GB of RAM at the lowest end, with 256 gigs of storage, but with just a higher end model you can get 12 gigs, also 256 storage, or half a terabyte with 12 gigs of RAM, all options coming with UFS 3.1 storage type. So not the fastest one, but it's, for the capabilities of this device, it's okay. The only kind of downside here is that there is no expandable storage, unfortunately. That would have been nice to see. Other than that, the price for this entire phone is what I would consider a little bit on the higher end. Personally, it has its perks, like the massive, and I do mean massive, battery in here. I also didn't mention, with the 90 watts, you can get this device to 100% charge in just 52 minutes. So you can get this pretty quickly, top. But for the roughly 390 euros asking price, it's a little bit on a higher end of the price for a device that necessarily seemingly has what, like big battery and fast charging as its selling feature. And just to kind of compare this to something that I always pick, though here might be a little bit less of a good comparison, as it's using the newer processor, which I haven't actually checked out. So let's see, Dimensity 7360. Let me just quickly type that. I want to see. It's nearly identical. Okay, sharing the same CPU, GPU, whatever. So, trying to find. Okay, okay, they do look pretty similar. Okay, so I was checking how good the processor in here is. Now, the reason this matters is because at the asking price of about 390 euros, if this processor is faster, obviously this would be a good thing. But turns out that this is barely any better than the Dimensity 7300. So in this case, this phone actually could fairly compete against the reigning king that has been reigning for already a couple years, which is the Nothing Phone or CMF Phone 2 Pro. Or even you can go with the lower one and you're going to pay even less money, the CMF Phone 1. Now the CMF 2 Pro comes with a 7300 Pro processor. This is the 7360 Turbo, which for all you care, absolutely means nothing. They're so close that these differences are not going to be something that you're going to notice. Now the reason I'm comparing it to the CMF phone is because the price difference, now that is something significantly different. So the device comes with at a price of roughly $250. That will also include the tax, FYI. So for like $150 less, or maybe even more than that. You have smaller battery. I'm gonna start with the negative. Much smaller battery at 5,000 instead of the 6.5 that this device does. That can be also charged at a third of the speed at 33 watts instead of the 90. But where it picks up is it also has a great display with better display pull rate. So this screen, when you're scrolling up and down, is much more responsive. It has a peak brightness of 3000 nits, which this one doesn't even have a rating. And on top of that, it has dual 50 megapixel cameras, 24mm and 50mm wide and telephoto, along with 8 megapixel ultra wide, which allows you to record videos up to 4K at 30 frames and 1080p 60 with slow motion of 120. So in terms of cameras, it's not even like there is no contest here. If you want good cameras at low price, then go with the CMF phone. If you want a beast that will last you for probably like 2, maybe even longer than 2 days, then the Vivo seems like a good choice with stupidly fast charging. But all in all, at the inflated price that they are asking at about 390 euros, it is a steep price to ask for a device that basically, in terms of performance, is roughly performing as well as a device that is $150 cheaper than what we have right here, with the sacrifice of just the battery, as that is literally the only thing that it sacrifices, the battery. Now, I do want to also give points out here. In terms of RAM, the CMF phone only goes up to 8 gigs of RAM, unlike this one, which has 12. It has 256 gigabytes of storage max, and it does have expandable storage. So those are primarily the only differences here. Another thing that would be maybe worth mentioning is that CMF offers up to 3 years of major Android upgrades, and it starts from Android 15. So this one might only get 2, I don't know, it's not really mentioned, so something to keep in mind. But like I said, CMF Phone 2 Pro is a fantastic device if you're looking for something to take good photos at a cheaper price, and definitely perform better than this one, and well, perform as in for the price, as the processor is about the same. But you sacrifice the bigger battery and the more RAM with more storage, assuming you even would consider going for the higher end version with more RAM and storage. So anyway, that about sums up the device. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you first setup of this smartphone. As on any other smartphone, the first setup starts with hello screen. Tap Start to progress. Select your location. Agree to agreements and terms. Now you can set up using another device or you can skip it. Connect it to Wi-Fi. Now, you have to create or use your previous screen lock. Sign in to your Google account or skip. Set up unlock method or skip. Now select your browser and set it as default. Same with the search engine. Now you can enable automatic updates, send usage and diagnostic data, enable TWS service, select navigation system between 3 buttons and gesture navigation, and tap Get Started. Your smartphone has been set up. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video we'll check if this smartphone has SD card slot. In order to check it, take a look at the bottom of the smartphone. Right here we've got the SD card tray. Eject it using the SIM card tray opener tool. And as you can see, this smartphone does not have SD card slot. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to reboot Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, all we need to do is to launch the power menu. We do it by clicking the power button and volume up button at the same time. Just like that. Really easy thing. Now, to reboot this device, simply select the restart function. You can see that the Vivo logo disappeared right now. And now we need to wait a few seconds until our device turns on. It will be done automatically. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hello, in front of me I've got the Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to copy contacts. To copy contacts on your smartphone, firstly go to Settings and go to Google Services. Enter all services, scroll down and find Backup. Select Google Contact Sync and enable this function. To synchronize contacts, press this button. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enter safe mode. To enter safe mode on your smartphone, firstly enter power menu and now press and hold restart button. Reboot to safe mode and it's done. Thanks to safe mode, your smartphone boots without custom installed apps. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enable and disable DND mode. To set up DND mode on your smartphone, swipe down notification bar and search for Do Not Disturb. Tap on it to enable this function. Tap and hold on it to go to DND settings. Right here you can manage exceptions or schedule DND. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to wipe cache. To wipe cache on your Vivo, firstly let's go to settings and find apps. Enter all apps and select app you would like to wipe cache from, for example, Candy Crush. Enter storage and cache and select clear cache. To wipe cache from every app at once, you have to download third-party app. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to set up portable hotspot. In the beginning, make sure that you've got SIM card inserted and mobile data is turned on. Swipe down notification bar, extend it and search for Hotspot icon. Tap on it to enable Hotspot. Tap and hold on this icon to go to Hotspot settings. Right here you can find Hotspot password, Hotspot name and security. Also you can set up maximum number of connected devices. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enable power saving mode. Thanks to the power saving mode, you can extend your battery life during day for at least couple of hours. In order to enable it, let's go to settings and find battery. You can select battery saver or super battery saver. To exit super battery saver mode, press this button. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's begin with opening the dialer and entering the code, which is *# 06#. And as you can see on this pop-out window at the bottom of it, we've got the serial number of this device. So this is the fastest way to check that. And the second one is through the settings. So let me open the settings. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone. Then let's go to software information. And as you can see, the serial number is right here on the 3rd position. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to turn on running apps on this device. So let's begin with opening the recents, and depending on what kind of navigation type you've got set, you can do it differently. So if you've got the 3 buttons navigation, simply tap on the button with a square icon or 3 bars icon. And if you've got the gesture, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold it somewhere here, something like that. And now we can release the finger, and here we've got our recents. So all you have to do to close all of them is to tap on this X icon here. So just tap on it. Now we can go back to check, and here we've got no recent items, which means that we just successfully closed all running apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll and find more security settings and tap on encryption credentials. So at the very bottom of the list we've got the option we're looking for, so clear credentials. Let's tap on it and now confirm it by tapping on OK. Not only we've got this information, but also this option is inactive, which means that we just successfully removed all saved certificates. Be aware, because if you've got the screen lock, your device will ask you to enter it to confirm the whole step, but that's normal. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to check the IMEI number of this device. So let's begin with opening your phone dialer. Tap on the keypad and enter the code, which is *# 06#. And as you can see, by this code we are provided with both IMEI numbers of this device, so let's tap on OK. And now another way through the settings. So let's open settings. Right here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone. And here let's scroll and go to the status. And as you can see right here, we've got both IMEI numbers for both SIM slots. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to reset up preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And right here we have to scroll and find the section Apps. Let's tap. Then we have to tap on See All 56 apps, of course 56 in my case, and tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner. Then let's tap on Reset Up Preferences, and here your device is informing you what it will actually reset, so among others disabled app notifications and background data restrictions for apps. What's more, no worries, you won't lose any app data, so simply tap on Reset and basically this is it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to, let me go back. Here in the settings we have to scroll and find display and brightness. Then let's tap on screen timeout, and as you can see here we've got some options from which we can choose. At the top we've got relatively short options like 15 or 30 seconds, and at the bottom the longest, which is 10 minutes. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll pick 5 minutes. As you can see it is immediately marked, and after getting back you can see that it is notified right here, which means that from now on, after 5 minutes of an activity, this device will black out. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to install SIM card. In the beginning, prepare SIM card tray opener tool, and now eject the SIM card tray. Right here we've got two SIM card slots, one on the top and one on the bottom. Put the SIM card like this, with the chip facing outside, and place the SIM card tray back. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to hard reset your smartphone. The fastest and the easiest way to hard reset the smartphone, which is erase all data and wipe them, is by going to Settings and System Management. Enter Reset Options before make sure to make backup. Now select Erase all data. You can also erase eSIM cards. Confirm. And it's done. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to take screenshot. To take screenshot on your smartphone, you can use three methods. Firstly, you can take screenshot via pressing power button and volume down button simultaneously. Next, you can use quick screenshot gesture, which is swiping down 3 fingers through the screen. In the end, you can take screenshot by going to Tool Drawer and tapping on Super Screenshot button. Select Screenshot and it's done. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to record screen. To record screen on your smartphone, swipe down notification bar. Find screen recorder. And tap on it. Agree. And now adjust record screen settings. For example, you can enable display touch trajectory, record system audio, record microphone audio, picture quality, recording in progress, do not disturb. To start recording, press button at the bottom of the list. To stop recording, press this button again. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all your downloads. All you need to do is find an app called Files that's already on your device, and when you find it, click on it. Now click on Downloads category. And as you can see, all of my downloaded files are over here. Now to access one, click on it on the left. And my favorite part, to manage one, click on those three dots on the right to access all of those options. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera. And right now we are in the standard photo mode, so I highly recommend switching to video. Just tap on the video, and if you can see the red color inside the shutter button, it means that for sure you're on the video mode. So now we can take a look at this option bar at the top, and on the second position from the right we've got the resolution. So let's simply tap on it, and as you can see in this device we've got two different options. So we've got 1080p and 4K, and all you have to do to change it is to simply tap on the option you'd like to use. As you can see, it will be immediately highlighted, which means that from now on your device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can resize font. First of all, go into Settings and scroll to click on Display and Brightness. Then scroll again, and this time click on Font and Display Size. Last but not least, operate this slider under Font Size to adjust it, and check out Preview at the top. Don't worry, I tested it, it will work. So when I go back, I can see that size of my font has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find system management. Then let's tap on reset options, and here at the top we've got the option we're looking for, so reset Wi-Fi, mobile network and Bluetooth. So let's simply tap on this option. Here your device is again informing you what it will actually reset. You can also decide whether you'd like to erase the eSIM cards, it's up to you. Tap on reset settings. Here we've got the information that we cannot undo this action, so be aware about that, and tap on reset settings. As you can see, network settings have been reset successfully. Be aware, because if you've got your screen lock, your device will ask you to enter to confirm the whole step, but no worries, it's natural. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video we'll check if this smartphone has a Gamepad feature. In order to check it, let's go to Settings and search for Gamepad. Unfortunately, this smartphone does not have any Gamepad features, like paddles or analogs, but it has Ultra Game Mode and Game Sidebar. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enable and disable TalkBack function. In the beginning, let's go to Settings and go to Accessibility, or simply type TalkBack in search. Enter it, and now switch this button to activate TalkBack. After switching this button, you will start tutorial how to use TalkBack.
Welcome to Talk. Close tutorial. Finished reviewing. Finished. And double tap. TalkBack.
To disable TalkBack,
Button.
tap and hold on the switch and tap it twice.
On. Turn off. TalkBack.
If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe. Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enter download mode. Thanks to download mode, you can enter your smartphone in the recovery to download custom firmware on your smartphone. In order to do it, firstly go to Power menu and select Restart. Now press and hold power button and volume up. Release the buttons and select recovery mode. Right here you can install software, and that's basically it. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can delete a password from Passwords Manager. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Now, instead of clicking on Google, choose Users and Accounts. This way, you can choose Google here on the left and access Google Password Manager much faster. When you're ready, tap on it. Hit any password you want to get rid of and enter your screen lock. Then tap on the Delete button twice. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can clean storage. All you need to do is go into an app code files that's already on your device. Then tap on those three lines at the top left corner and hit clean at the top of this pop-up. Now select Clean under Junk Files and hit Clear in the pop-up. Don't worry, this operation won't delete any apps or photos from your device, only junk files. So when I click, as you can see, storage of my Vivo was successfully cleaned. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to reset the settings on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find system management. Then let's tap on reset options, and here we've got the option reset all settings, so let's tap. Your device is informing you what it will actually reset, so function, switches, options, etc., etc., personalized settings and content filled in during setup. So if you're ready to do it, simply tap on reset all settings. Of course, we have to confirm everything with our screen lock, and you have to be aware that you cannot really undo this action. So you have to be sure that you want to do it. So just tap on reset all settings if you're ready, and now simply wait until the operation will be finished. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can rename it. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. Don't worry, I tested it, it will work. Because at the very bottom, you can tap on About Phone section and then tap on this tiny pen right next to your device name. When you see this pop-up, type in wherever you want to, in my case Sunny, and hit OK to save your changes. As you can see, after a few seconds, name of my device has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enter Fastboot mode. Fastboot mode is a diagnostic protocol for Android devices that allows user to interact with the bootloader from computer to modify system software. In order to enter it, firstly restart your smartphone by going to Power menu and select Restart, and now keep holding Power button and Volume Up button. Release them when you see Android, and here you can reboot or enter recovery mode. In Reboot, you can update software, clear data, check system, enter safe mode, or restart the smartphone. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can check a password in Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Don't worry, I tested it, it will work. Hit Users and Accounts, and then tap on Google on the left to access Google Password Manager much faster. Click on it, tap on any password you wanna check and enter your screen log. Then tap on this eye icon next to your password to make it visible. Quick tip, if your password is very long, hit Edit next to Delete and check it out over here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can resize icons. To change icon size on your Vivo, you don't need any special app or any trick. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll a tiny bit to tap on this section called Home Screen, Lock Screen, and Wallpaper. Now tap on Icons section and operate this slider under icon size to adjust it. You can check out preview at the top. So when I do that and go back, I can see that size of my icons has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to soft reset or actually force restart this device. So this operation will be useful if for some reason your device stopped working properly and it does not respond to your touches. And all you have to do to forcefully restart it is to press the power button, which is located right here, and the volume down button together. So the combination of keys, which is usually used for the screenshot, and press it long enough until you'll see the black screen and then the developer's logo. So let me try to do it. Let me press those buttons and keep pressing them. So we've got the screenshot, but let's ignore it. Keep pressing both of those buttons until we'll see the black screen. It should take approximately 10 seconds to do that. We've got a black screen, which is a really good sign. I felt the vibration. I can see the developer's logo, so we can release the fingers. And now simply wait and be patient until our device will be fully powered on again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can change display refresh rate. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Display and Brightness right away. Now scroll again and this time click on Screen Refresh Rate. Last but not least, tap on the best one in order to apply it: Smart Switch, Standard, or High. And when you finished, go back. As you can see, after that, screen refresh rate of my Vivo has changed. Quick tip, I wouldn't recommend to stay on high refresh rate all the time, because not only it will drain your battery, but also your device might heat up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to enter recovery mode. Recovery mode is special bootable partition on device that provides tools for troubleshooting and repairing system problems. In order to enter it on Vivo V60 Lite, firstly enter Power menu and press Restart. While restarting, press and hold Power button and Volume Up button. Release the buttons when you see Android, and now enter recovery mode. Press power button to confirm. And here you can install software, clear data, check system, and enter safe mode. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment, and subscribe.
front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. First of all, you need to download an app you wanna set up as your new default. I already did that, so I can go into settings right away. After entering settings, scroll to click apps available here. Then scroll again and click on default apps. Don't worry, I tested it before recording. I can assure you it will work. Because here you can click on any of those sections you wanna manage. Tap on an app you wanna apply and simply go back. So when I do that, as you can see, my default app has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can edit password in Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down to access Users and Accounts. This way you can hit Google on the left and access Google Password Manager much faster. When you're ready, click on it. Tap on any password you wanna edit and enter your current login method. Then hit Edit button next to the late one and type in whatever you want to. After updating your password, you can hit Save at the top right corner and check it out. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video we'll check if the smartphone has test mode. Unfortunately, Vivo V60 Lite does not have specific test mode. You can't access it via any secret codes or via developer options. But the Vivo 60 Lite has been tested in multiple ways. Vivo 60 Lite has been tested for drop resistance and has IP65 dust and water resistance. There is built-in one-tap water ejection feature to clear water from the speaker. The camera has been tested in AI ultralight portrait mode for 50 megapixel Sony camera and night mode features. For gaming, this smartphone has been tested with the Dimensity 7360 turbo processor in games like Mobile Legends and Free Fire. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite and let me share with you how to reset camera preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app. Currently we are on the video mode, we can switch it to photo one, but it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to draw attention to the gray lines. I've applied them before I've started the recording because I'd like to show you a visual evidence that the reset option will work, so they should disappear after resetting. So now all we have to do is to go to the settings. They are in the right upper corner, so let's tap and then go to more settings. Right here we have to scroll all the way down and tap on Restore Defaults. Then tap on Confirm, and as you can see we just got back to the camera, and here we've got our first evidence that the reset option works because our camera is asking us about the location. So you can either agree or disagree, it's completely up to you. And the grid lines are not visible, which means that we just successfully reset camera preferences. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to virus scan your device. So let's begin with finding the iManager, and this app is pre-installed on your device. It is provided by the developer, so for sure you've got one. If it is not on the homepage, just open the list of apps and try to find it right here, and then tap on it. Right here, we've got something called security scan, so just tap on it. And now let your device scan itself in order to find any kind of malware, any kind of viruses. Of course, it might take a little bit longer if you've got more apps, etc. However, just wait, be patient, and after the full scan, your device will show you the results. In my case, everything is alright. However, if your device will find any kind of malware, any kind of viruses, any kind of problems actually, it will show you relevant information and it will lead you through the steps thanks to which you can get rid of the risk. Here, of course, you've got also a scan results, so you can check what has been scanned and what has been detected. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find the apps. Then let's scroll all the way down to find Special App Access and localize the option Install Unknown Apps. So right here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, and of course you can change it. So let's pretend I'd like to download the app from Chrome, so from my browser, not from Play Store. So let's find it in the list and tap on it, and then tap on the switcher next to allow from the source. And as you can see, right now the Chrome is allowed to install something. However, be aware, because you're doing it on your own responsibility. Some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk, so remember about that and choose the apps wisely. And of course you can always remove previously granted permissions. Just tap on the app and tap on the switcher again, and as you can see, it is not allowed to install anything. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it would be Google Chrome, but no worries, this operation is pretty similar in all of the browsers which are commonly used. So I'm pretty sure that you will be able to figure out how to do it on your own browser. Now all we have to do is to tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on Delete Browsing Data. So here we've got some basic options like visited websites, opened tabs, cookies, cache, and other site data. We can change the time range from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 4 weeks or even all time, and then tap on delete data. However, if you wish to remove some advanced browsing history, just tap on more options, and here you've got them. So in advanced, we've got saved passwords, autofill from data, and site settings. If you want to remove something, make sure that it is marked I will remove everything. We can also change the time range from last hour to, for example, all time. It's up to you. And then tap on delete data. We just got back to the home page kind of, and it means that we just successfully removed the browsing history. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video we'll check if this smartphone has IR remote function. Thanks to IR remote, you can synchronize your smartphone with any device that supports remote to control it via smartphone. For example, you can synchronize it with TV, radio, or AC. In order to check if this function is available, swipe down notification bar and extend it. Right here we should find something like remote or IR remote. We can also edit this and search here. As you can see, This smartphone has TV remote function. Tap on it, allow, and unfortunately this remote can connect only with Google TV. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto rotation. While testing this device, I discovered that managing autocorrection the fastest is by going into Tab menu. To do that, swipe down from the top right corner of your screen and wait for all of those shortcuts to show. When they do, click on Auto Rotate 1, and if it's blue, that means that auto rotation is on. To switch it off, tap on the same one until it's gray. If you have a bit more time though, you can also go into Settings, scroll to tap on Display and Brightness, and scroll again, this time to click on this switcher next to Auto Rotate Screen to turn it on or switch it off. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So first of all, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and for a simple check whether the update is available or not, you can use Wi-Fi or mobile data. However, if you will decide to download the update manually, then I highly recommend switching to Wi-Fi so you can avoid some additional charges, because the files which are connected with the updates are quite large. Alright, so we've got the internet connection, then we can open the settings. Here, all we have to do is to scroll all the way down to find System Update and simply wait, because now your device will automatically check whether there is an update pending or not, and you can meet two different scenarios. And this is the first one where your software is up to date. As you can see, we've got this information already, the latest system version, and the second one is where your device will actually find the update. It will show you the information about it, what has been fixed, what has been added, and then you will be able to tap on download or install and apply the update. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all text correction options. First of all, go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. Now click on System Management, click on Languages and Input, on-screen keyboard, and then manage on-screen keyboards. Now it's time to click Gboard at the top and select text correction to manage all of those options however you want to. Quick tip, you can enable Show Suggestion Strip option available at the top, and this way get this suggestion strip at the top of your Gboard. Then thanks to it, after tapping on gear icon, you'll be able to access text correction options right away. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off autocorrection. First of all, go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. Don't worry, I tested it before, it will work. When you're ready, hit System Management, then Languages and Input, On-Screen Keyboard, and finally Manage On-Screen Keyboards to get to Gboard. Now tap on Text Correction and scroll down to use this switcher next to Autocorrection. Thanks to it, you can turn it off or switch it on. Quick tip, if you decided to use autocorrection, I would recommend to try this option called Undo Autocorrect on Backspace, because it's making using autocorrection even better. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off app notifications. If you want to block notifications from any app without the need to uninstall it, here's how to do it using only Devices Settings. So let's begin by opening Settings and scrolling to hit this section called Notifications and Status Bar. Now you need to scroll again and click on Newest next to App Notifications Management. This way you can pick one of those filters and see apps with newest notifications, most frequent notifications, all of your apps you have on your Vivo, and apps with notifications already disabled. Whatever you decided, when you're ready, use blue switchers next to your apps to block notifications from them, or grey ones to switch them on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can change font style. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to click on Display and Brightness. Then scroll again to tap on Font Style and either pick one of those, or to try something more interesting, hit Download More at the bottom and pick a perfect font style for you. Just tap on the best one, hit Download, and tap on Apply. So when I do that, as you can see, style of my font has changed. Now, if you ever wanna go back to your default one, go into exactly the same settings, tap on Default located under System Fonts, and hit Apply button at the bottom. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. And currently we are in the standard photo mode. So all we have to do is to tap on the settings icon in the right upper corner. Let's tap on it. And the second bar is connected with the timer. We've got 4 different options from which we can choose. So off, 3, 5, and 10 seconds delay. So all you have to do is to simply tap on the option you'd like to use. I'll pick 10 seconds delay, so let me tap on it. As you can see, it is immediately highlighted. However, unfortunately, after getting back to the camera, we do not have any kind of icon, any kind of information that we've got the timer set. So you might be surprised if you forget that you've set the timer before. But now all we have to do is to tap on the shutter button, and from now on your device will count down from 10, 5 or 3, depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will take a photo. Alright, And obviously, if you wish to change the countdown, just enter the settings and tap on other option. You can turn it off the same way just by tapping on off, and from now on your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can enable suggestion strip at the top of your keyboard. All you need to do is go into settings and scroll all the way down right away to access this section called System Management. When you're ready, click on it. Then select Languages and Input, On-Screen Keyboard, Manage On-Screen Keyboards, and finally Gboard. Now you can tap on Text Correction and click on this switcher next to Show Suggestion Strip to activate it. So when I do that and go back, I can see that mine was successfully enabled. Additionally, quick tip, all of those options we just got to can be accessed by tapping on this gear icon at the top of your keyboard if suggestion strip is on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can check specifications of this Vivo. First of all, go into Play Store and download this free app called DevCheck Device and System Info from Flartu developer. Not sponsored, by the way. When your app is ready, open it. Now, thanks to it, you can learn all the informations about your Vivo. Quick tip, tap on all of those sections here, like Display, and not only read all about it, but if you wanna, tap on Settings at the bottom right corner in order to access chosen section in your device's settings right away. Then you can learn about your hardware, system, battery, network, apps, camera, and even sensors. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to block a number on this device. So let's begin with opening your contact list, find the contact which you'd like to edit and then tap on it. And now we have to scroll down to find block numbers. Let's tap. Your device will ask you if you really want to do it, because you will no longer receive any incoming calls or text messages from this number, so just tap on block if you're ready. And as you can see, here we've got this characteristic icon, and obviously we will not receive calls or messages. We can unblock it the same way right here, but let me leave it like this. We will check whether it will appear on the blacklist. So now another way of blocking the number requires entering the settings. So in the contacts, tap on the three dots icon here and go to settings. In general, let's go to blocked numbers, and this is our blacklist. That's the number we blocked from our contact, so as you can see, the previous option also works. Here we can tap on add a number and enter it manually. Tap on block and it will be immediately applied. Here we've got also this option unknown, and after tapping on it and activating it, your device will block the calls from all unidentified callers. You can turn it off the same way here. And if you wish to unblock the number, just tap on this X button right next to it and tap on unblock. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can download and apply Apple Layout on this Android. Start by opening Play Store to download this app called LaunchOS from Launcher Studio. Not sponsored, by the way. When your app is ready, you don't need to launch it now. You can exit Play Store and go into Settings. Then scroll down to hit Apps. Click on Choose Default Apps available here. And then select Home App. Now click on Launcher Pro to apply it and tap on Allow in all available pop-ups. Then wait. As you can see, my Apple Layout was applied successfully on this Vivo. To make any changes and learn more, go into Launcher app. If you wanna go back to your default launcher though, you can always do that by entering the same settings and clicking on System Home Screen. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to display battery percentage on the Vivo V60 Lite. So if you want to display your battery percentage like this on the top right, the first thing that we're going to do is open up the settings and then scroll down to battery. And here we're going to select battery style and percentage. So here you have a few options to change. You can, for example, change the style of your battery, so how this battery icon looks. So you can do it as a circle, horizontal or vertical. And then you can also do the battery percentage display. So you can do either do not display, which as you can see removes it, or you can select display outside battery. But for different modes, you have also additional options, like if you select horizontal, you have display inside battery. So the percentage will be displayed inside of the battery icon, but only when the battery style is horizontal. So I like vertical and display outside battery. I think that one looks best for me. But you can select your own option, select the option that you want, and you can exit out and it will be saved automatically. So that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can find and use one-handed mode. Managing one-handed mode on this Vivo is quite simple. All you need to do is go into Tab menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. Then, when you see all of your shortcuts, look for mini screen mode and click on it. So when I do that, one-handed mode is on. Now, if you wanna manage your tiny screen, click on this icon located at the top right or left corner. It depends where your screen is currently. Then use those dots to move and scale your tiny screen. If you wanna go back, click on this X, also on the top right or left corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restart Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, we have two methods how we can do it. I'll show you both methods. Let's begin with the simple reboot using the power menu. This method is of course recommended when our device is working properly, I mean when it's fully responsive. To perform the reboot, we need to launch the power menu, we need to click the power button and volume up button at the same time, just like that. Now all you need to do is to tap on the restart button. After that, your device will be turned off. Wait a few seconds and it will be automatically turned on back again, and it will be ready to use. That's the first method. We also have the force restart. This method is recommended basically when we cannot perform the reboot that I have just shown you, and in situations, for example, when we have unresponsive or frozen screen. To perform it, we need to hold power button and volume down button at the same time for at least 10 seconds until device turns off. So let me show you how to do it. Hold both buttons. Don't worry that you have taken a screenshot, sometimes it happens. You can always delete it later. Simply keep holding both buttons until device turns off. Okay, now we can release our fingers. We can see that the Vivo logo appeared on the screen right now. And now we just need to simply wait until we see our lock screen. Okay, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can add photos to text message. Start by launching Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. Wherever you decided when you're ready to take a photo and add it, use this button of a camera and the photo at the bottom right corner. Now make sure photo is on, use all of those options and snap it. It will be automatically added to your message. To add a photo that already exists, click on the same icon, tap on it here and send it. If you can't find it though, don't worry, that's actually a common issue. What you need to do is tap on the same icon, scroll all the way down and hit Folders at the bottom left corner. Then tap on all of your photos you wanna attach, hit Done at the bottom right corner and simply swipe up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to show battery percentage on the status bar in this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find notifications and status bar. Here let's go to status bar, and here we've got the option battery style and percentage, so let's enter. And as you can see here, we've got different sections. So let's begin with the battery style just quickly. It is because the battery percentage strongly depends on the battery style. So that's how I'd like to explain it. So we've got the vertical one right now applied, and as you can see, the battery percentage, we've got two different options. So either do not display it at all, or display it outside the battery icon, and as you can see, it will be immediately applied. It changes whilst using the horizontal one, because as you can see now, we've got three different options. We've got obviously this display outside the battery, which is still right here, but we could also display it inside the battery icon. So we've got a different style, and in the circle one, we've got again the options which are also in vertical. So do not display it at all or display it outside the battery icon. So obviously choose the style and the percentage you like the most. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to change DPI settings on your Vivo V60 Lite. First, open settings on your smartphone, then scroll down until you find display and brightness section, then open it, scroll down, and here you can see two different settings that allow you to change DPI. The first one is the font style, where you can adjust your font style by choosing one of the available fonts on your smartphone, either classic or default, or if you want to go for more fonts, you can download them from the store. If you want to change the display size and font size, you have to go to font and display size. And now to increase the font size, move the font size slider to the right. To decrease it, move it to the left, and just go with whatever matches your taste. The same for display. We can choose between small, standard, large, or largest display sizes. And you can also make the text bolder if you want to by switching this toggle to the right. To apply settings, simply leave this menu. And that's basically it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in pop-up view. All you need to do is launch any app you wanna use in this view, and then access it in the background, like that. When you're ready, click on the icon of it at the top. And when you see this pop-up, select Small Window. Don't worry, I tested it, it will work. So when I do that, I can use my app in this set window. To move it around, hold this line at the top and drag it. To scale it, hold one of its bottom corners and drag it as well. Now, if you want to minimize your app, click on this icon of a line at the top left corner. Then you will see this bubble. To access your window again, click on the bubble. To use your app in full screen view, click on this icon, also at the top left corner. And last but not least, to close your window completely, click on this X at the top right one. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change the ringtone on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here we have to scroll and find sounds and vibration. Here let's scroll down to find this section, which is tightly connected with the ringtones, and tap on phone ringtone, which is assigned to incoming calls. And as you can see, we've been transferred to the full list of pre-installed ringtones from which we can choose. At the top of this list here, we've got the option no ringtone, which means that after choosing it, your device will not use any kind of sound to notify about the incoming call. And right here, we've got also the option custom ringtone, which means that right here we will have the ringtones which we've downloaded, for example, or recorded, so our voice, and you will be able to set it as your ringtone after tapping on it. In order to listen how the particular ringtone sounds, you have to simply tap on it, and then your device will play it to you, so you can decide whether you like it or not. So let's pretend I like this one. So all we have to do is to make sure that the option is marked and then go back. And as you can see, it is notified right here, which means that from now on our device will use the chosen ringtone to notify us about the incoming call. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can change sleep time to never. Let's begin by opening Play Store and downloading free app called Coffin Keep Screen On from this developer. Not sponsored, by the way. When your app is ready, you can launch it. And hit OK in Welcome pop-up. Then tap on Timeout to make sure Infinite is on. And go into Tab menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. Now you need to edit your shortcuts. To do that, click on this icon at the top right corner. Then swipe to the left under Hold and drag to Add Tiles to find New Caffeine shortcut. When you find it, hold it and drag it to your current ones. Let go, go back, and click on it. As you can see, mine is blue, which means that Infinite Sleep Time is on, but you can always switch it off by tapping on the same shortcut again. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here we have to scroll all the way down to find the option System Management. Then let's go to Languages and Input and tap on Languages at the top. So here we've got the list of languages which are currently, let's say, applied, so we've got a quick access to them. So let's first of all add new language. Tap on Add a Language here. And now we've been transferred to the full list of available languages from which we can choose. So basically all you have to do is to find your language and tap on it. I'll pick Turkish. After tapping, you can sometimes choose the region. It depends on the specific language, so just tap on it. And now your device will immediately ask you whether you'd like to set the new language as a default one or not. So you can either keep current or just tap on Change. So I will pick Change. And as you can see, we just got back to this quick access list, and the Turkish language is at the top. It is also marked, and as you can see, the whole system will be displayed in the chosen language. If you've got more than one languages added here, you can quickly change them just by tapping on the language you'd like to apply. And as you can see, it will be immediately moved to the top of the list. It will be immediately marked and immediately set. If you wish, you can also remove the languages from this list. Just tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner and tap on the minus icon next to the language you'd like to delete. And tap on this tick icon to confirm everything. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can set up Face Unlock. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling down to click on this section called Security and Privacy. Now tap on Device Unlocking, and before we continue, quick disclaimer. You won't be able to add face data without having screen lock first. So make sure it's on and then select Face over here. Now enter your current screen lock. Tap on Enroll Now at the bottom right corner and hit Agree in the pop-up. Following that, follow all of the instructions from your screen and wait for 100% mark. Then select OK and make sure this switcher next to Unlock is blue. Without it, you won't be able to unlock your device using face recognition. Then you can close Settings. So now, when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, I can see that Face Unlock is working properly. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it to printer. Begin by opening Settings and tapping on More Connections right away. Now you need to scroll all the way down to hit Printing available here. Then click on Default Print Service right away, or tap on Add Service and download the best one for you. Either way, it will work the same way. Click on it, make sure this switcher is blue, and wait! Your device is now looking for a printer, and when it finds one, it will connect to it. Quick tip, if you still can't connect, don't worry, click on those 3 dots at the top right corner, hit Add Printer, and if your printer has Wi-Fi direct printing feature, use this switcher next to it. Tap on Allow in the pop-up and hit Find Wi-Fi Direct Printers so your device can search for it. You can also tap on Add Printer by IP address to input it here and connect manually by hitting Add. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can download and apply animated live wallpaper called Magic Fluids. First of all, go into Play Store to download free app called Magic Fluids Light Fluid Sim from Mad Scientist. Not sponsored, by the way. When your app is ready, you can launch it, and to mute the music, click at the bottom left corner. Then click on Consent in the pop-up and adjust all of available settings by clicking on gear icon at the top left corner. You can check out Preview at the top while adjusting all of those options. You can even hit Presets, click on the best one here, and then adjust it as well. Wherever you decided when you're ready, click on this X at the top right corner and those 3 lines at the bottom right corner. Then choose Save as Live Wallpaper. Hit Yes. Tap on Apply and decide where by clicking on one of those options. When you finished, go back. As you can see, after that, my animated wallpaper was successfully applied. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to enable the developer options on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here, let me go back, here we have to scroll all the way down to find About Phone. Then we have to scroll down again and localize a special number which is called build number, so let's go to the software information, and as you can see it is right here. So let's keep tapping on it until you see the information that you're in the developer mode, and be aware because if you've got the screen lock you will have to enter it to confirm the whole step, but that's okay, no worries, just do it. Now we have to go back to the general list of the settings and go to System Management and tap on Developer Options. And here we've got plenty of advanced settings which we can customize. So for example, you can enter the background check, you can enable the strict mode, show view updates, change window animation scale, show surface updates. Here we've got some options which are connected with the networking overall, etc. So quite a lot of things to do here. In order to turn on the feature, you have to simply tap on the switcher next to it and it will be immediately activated and applied. Of course, you can turn it off the same way, and if you've got the options without the switcher, simply tap on them to open more options to choose from. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can simply turn them off just by tapping on the switcher, which is pinned to the top of the screen. Just tap on it and most of the options will be inactive, and after getting back again, and enter system management, you can see that the developer options will disappear from the system settings. But of course, no worries, you can customize them again. Just go back to the build number step and keep tapping. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can change and customize your keyboard. Start by launching your keyboard and hitting this icon of a color palette at the top of it. Now scroll down, and what most people miss is that you should click on all of those dots at the top right corners to see all available themes your Vivo has to offer. When you find perfect one for you, you need to tap on it. Make sure this switcher next to keyboarders is enabled or disabled, according to your preferences. And when you finished, hit apply at the bottom right corner. So when I do that, as you can see, theme of my keyboard has changed. But now my favorite part. If you wanna customize it, go back to the same settings, and this time tap on plus icon under my themes. Now tap on a photo you wanna apply as your new keyboard's background. Pinch it to scale, drag it to move, and when you're ready, hit next. Adjust the brightness by swiping left or right. Hit done. Manage keyboards and tap on apply. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can add a password to Passwords Manager. Start by opening Settings and scrolling down to hit this section called Users and Accounts. Most people miss that you can actually hit Google here on the left, and this way access Google Password Manager much faster. When you're ready, click on it, tap on Accounts at the bottom left corner, and choose Add Password at the top. If you don't have Add Password option, that's because you never added a password before. You need at least one, so to fix it, hit Settings at the bottom right corner. Then make sure Offer to Save Passwords option is on, log into any app, and hit Save in the pop-up to save your password that will appear over here. Now choose Add Password and input it manually. You can do that by typing in any website at the top, or hitting Select App and tapping on a chosen one. Then enter your username, email or phone number, password, and even take some helpful notes. When you finished, hit Save at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to, let me go back, here we have to scroll all the way down to find system management. Then let's tap on date and time, and here we've got some options which are currently inactive. It is because we are using the automatic time and the time zone. So first of all, turn off all of those switchers, and now we can freely tap on date and choose it from the calendar. Here you can quickly change the year, so that will be quick. You can also change the day. Just tap on the specific one and tap on OK. The same with time. Here you can change the hours, and here minutes. Confirm it with tapping on OK. It will be immediately applied. As you can see, I've got the night light also applied from this. This time is inside the schedule, which is set for the night light. That's why the screen changed. Here we can also manually change the time zone. Just tap on it, choose the region, and here we've got different time zones. So find yours and then tap on it. It will be immediately set. Here time format, so you can either use local default, which is more or less automatic, and here you can manually decide. So now we've got the 12-hour format, and after tapping on the switcher we can activate the 24-hour format. It's completely up to you. So this is the manual customization of date and time, and if you wish to go back to all previous settings, so the automatic options, simply use all of those switches right here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or eye comfort mode. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here let me go back. Here we have to scroll and find display brightness. Then let's localize this option, eye protection, because this is the name of the night light in this device. So we can turn it on without the customization just by tapping on the switcher, and now you can see that the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. It will be also much easier for you to look at the screen at the dim light, so if you're a night owl, then I highly recommend to use this mode. You can also customize it. Just tap on the eye protection. And let's begin with the intensity. By going to the left with the switcher, you can make it cooler. It's almost invisible. And by going to the right, warmer. So obviously it's up to you which intensity is the most comfortable for you. Here you've got also the automatic, the schedule basically. So the none option is a manual option, which means that you have to manually turn it on and off. You can turn it on from sunset to sunrise, and here your device will automatically decide when the sunsets and sunrises are. It is location based. And the last one, you can turn it on at custom time, and you can freely choose the start and the end time, and your device will apply the mode accordingly. Alright, so this is the whole customization actually. So if you wish to have much faster access to it, simply unroll the top bar. Let's unroll it fully, and here localize eye protection. It could be somewhere here also. So all you have to do is to tap on it to turn it on, and tap on it again to turn it off. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use keyboard Clipboard. Firstly, you need to launch your keyboard and click on Clipboard at the top of it. Now to activate it, use this switcher at the top right corner, and to go back, this arrow at the top left one. Now let's try Clipboard. To do that, copy or cut any text, and to paste it, click on it at the top of your keyboard. To paste it later on, click on Clipboard. If you can't see it now, don't worry, tap at the top left corner and click it here. Then tap on Cancel or Continue in this pop-up if you want to enable faster screenshot pasting. And click on wherever you added in order to paste it. If you want to paste it after an hour though, you need to pin it. To do that, hold it and click on Pin icon in the pop-up. You can unpin it the same way. To delete it, swipe it to the right, swipe it to the left, or hold it and tap on Delete button in this pop-up here. Last but not least, to disable Clipboard completely, use the same switcher as before. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use voice typing. Begin by launching your keyboard and checking if you have microphone icon at the top right corner of it. If you don't worry, just click on gear icon here. Then tap on voice typing section and use this switcher next to use voice typing to activate it. When it's blue, you can go back and click on now visible microphone. If you never used it before, hit while using the app in the pop-up and start typing. As you can see, voice typing is on. If you want to stop, you can pause or click on the same microphone. Now my favorite option. Click on microphone icon and then tiny icon on the left of it. This one. Now you can use voice typing from this toolbar. To delete text on the go, use this button with an X. To access some available options, click on those three lines on the left. And to go back to standard keyboard, hit keyboard icon. But most people miss that you can actually hold this toolbar, move it around, and drag it whenever you want to. Then go back the same way as before. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find home screen, lock screen and wallpaper. Then let's tap on this wallpaper section, and as you can see here, we've been transferred to the available wallpapers from which we can choose. Those here are pre-installed. In the right upper corner you can tap on this picture icon, let's say, and you will be transferred to your own gallery. So here we've got some kinetic wallpapers, here we've got live wallpapers, so those which are animated, static wallpapers which are, let's say, regular, and here we've got system wallpapers which are as I said, again, pre-installed. Here are some which you have to download, but no worries. Moreover, here you can tap on download more and you will be transferred to the themes. Themes, basically the app from which you can download specific and other wallpapers. As you can see, we've got plenty of beautiful options to choose from. Moreover, which is great, they are free of charge. So after tapping on the specific wallpaper, if you like it, simply tap on download and your device will download it, and of course if you've got the internet connection, and then you can simply tap on apply. And now to be honest, I have a problem because here I've got those three beautiful wallpapers. Let me pick maybe this one. And after tapping on apply, your device will ask you where you'd like to set it. So you can set it as lock screen, home screen, both, or you can also crop wallpaper, so change the frame of it. I'll simply pick this option, and as you can see, we've got this information. We can go back and the wallpaper has been applied successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can add emergency numbers. Start by opening settings and scrolling all the way down to find safety and emergency section. When you find it, click on it and tap on emergency contacts right away. Now, before doing anything, hit Change Setting and make sure this switcher next to Show Unlocked is blue. Without it, you won't be able to access emergency contacts from locked screen. After enabling it, go back, hit Add Contact and click on the one you wanna set up. Then do exactly the same with all the other ones you need. If you want to change order of your contacts, hit Reorder at the top right corner, hold one, drag it, place it wherever you want to, and let go. Then choose Save at the top right corner. If you wanna delete any contact from your list, use this X next to the one you wanna get rid of, and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Now let's check out if it worked. Block your screen, swipe up to hit Emergency at the bottom, hit View Emergency Info, and check out if your emergency contacts are over here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can operate vibration settings. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to click on Sounds and Vibration. Now you can tap on Vibration at the top to mute your device completely, leaving only vibration. You can also tap on those two switches to enable or disable Vibrate on Ring or Vibrate then Ring. When you finished, you can scroll down and stop when you see Phone Ringtone. Click on it, tap on Vibration Effect at the top and pick No Vibration or Standard Vibration by hitting one of those options. Go back, click on Notification Ringtone, and access the same section over here. Manage it, and when you finished, go back. Now you need to scroll again, this time to manage those two switches. One next to Touch Vibration to enable or disable haptic feedback for tap, keyboard, and more, and Vibrate when the other party answers or hangs up. Most people miss that you should also click on Sound above Touch Vibration, and here manage this option called Charging Sounds and Vibration to disable or enable it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's begin with opening the app which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, settings, whatever, just have the keyboard on the screen. And now we have to find the settings icon. So let's tap on it. Then let's tap on languages at the top. And here we've got the list of languages which are currently applied to the keyboard. I've got only English. So let's tap on Add Keyboard to change it. And here we've been transferred to the full list of available languages. So this list is really long and wide, and if you wish you can simply scroll and try to find your language, but you can also simply tap on search language and enter the name of the language. I'll pick Urdu one, and after finding, just tap on it. Now we can choose the keyboard layout, and the amount of them depends on the specific language. Sometimes you can have only 1 or 2, and sometimes even up to 7 different keyboard layouts. So all you have to do is to simply mark the layout which you'd like to use and then tap on Done. And as you can see, our language has been immediately applied to the list. And before I'll show you how to remove the language, I'd like to show you how to use the keyboard with 2 or more languages added. Here we've got the hint. Basically, we've got a new icon, which is called globe icon or language key, thanks to which we can change the keyboard, right? So right now we've got this English layout, and after tapping on the globe icon we can switch to the Urdu one. Moreover, the space bar, it's not empty anymore. Right now we've got the name of the language we're currently using. So if you'd like to remove the language, simply go to the settings again, tap on the languages, and here we have to tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner. Mark the language which you'd like to delete and tap on the trash bin icon. And as you can see, we've got only 1 language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can select and delete multiple photos at once. All you need to do is tap on Albums app and decide if you wanna delete your photos from Photos or Albums categories. Don't worry, I will show you both. Let's start with Photos. Hold one and either click on this button at the top left corner to pick all of your pictures from Photos section, or click on those next to all of those tiny sections. In my case, it's only today. Now, to keep any photo from select ones, tap on it. And to get rid of the rest, use the delete button at the bottom. Then confirm your choice in the pop-up. If you wanna delete anything from albums, click on an album, hold one photo, and use the same button at the top left corner. Or click on this button with a check mark at the top right corner, and then this one at the top left one. To keep some of those photos, tap on them, and then delete the rest using the same button as before. Quick tip: if you deleted any photo by accident, tap on Recently Deleted, hold it, and click Restore button at the bottom left corner. Confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a backup of your WhatsApp on Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, all you need to do is to open up your WhatsApp. Now, once you're here, we need to click on those 3 dots in the top right corner and open up the settings. Now scroll down and find the chats. Scroll once again and click on Chat Backup. Now, let's begin with the Google account. And currently, in my case, this Google account is selected, and it means that on that account, our backup will be saved and stored. So let's say that we want to restore our backup later. We'll need to be logged into the same Google account that we have selected right in here during the setup, during the backup process. So that is really important. Simply don't forget that Google account and password to it. Below we have the automatic backups. It is a really useful feature. Defaultly it's set on off, but in my case I put it on the monthly, as you can see, and it means that each month the backup will be automatically made and I don't need to do this manually. It is a pretty cool thing, and I highly recommend selecting one of those options. Now, let's also include the videos in our backup. Let's enable that. And on the bottom, we have an extra security feature. It's not necessary to turn it on, but I'll show you how to do it. It's called end-to-end encrypted backup. If you choose to turn it on, in here you'll be able to create a unique password that you'll need to type in the future if you want to restore your chats. But be aware that if you create that password and when you forget it, you won't be able to restore the chats. So create a password that you will remember. But just like I'm saying, it's not necessary to create it. Okay, now make sure that you have some free Google storage space and then click on backup. The process will start. We need to wait a little. In my case, it won't take long because I don't have many messages and many conversations. Alright, Now, as you take a look on the last backup, we can see the hour. It's the same, so it means that our backup has been successfully created. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can set up screen lock. First of all, go into Settings and scroll to click on this section called Security and Privacy. Now select Device Unlocking and hit Screen Lock at the top. Now pick one of those: swipe, pattern, PIN, or strong password. Personally, since I'm recording videos about smartphones for a long time now, I never recommend swipe, because it doesn't give you any security, just this animation. So I would go with one of those. Let's go with pattern. Create it. And if you made a mistake, just hit clear at the bottom left corner and redo it. Then tap on Next at the bottom right one. Repeat it to confirm it and tap on OK. Now it's time to decide how do you prefer to show notification details on lock screen by clicking on one of those options. Always show, show after unlock, or never show. Whatever you decided when you finished, hit Done. So now, when I switch off my screen and turn it back on, icons that pattern is required. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to add or remove a Google account in this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to find the section Users and Accounts. So actually you can scroll all the way down. Users and Accounts, and then tap on Add Account. Choose Google, and make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required for this operation. And here in this step you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone, so let me do it. And tap on Next. Okay, it might take a while, so be patient. Right here we have to enter the password, and let me do this out of the screen. Alright, and tap on Next. Here we've got, here we can decide who's going to use this device, so just mark the option and then tap on Next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more, and tap on Agree after reading. And again, be patient. And as you can see, we just successfully added our Google account to this device. Usually your device will ask you about the backup, so you can either decide that you want to backup the data or simply tap on Don't Backup. It should appear somewhere here. And we've got our Google account. If you wish to remove it, all you have to do is to enter the same section. So Users and Accounts, tap on your Google account and tap on Remove Account. Tap on Remove Account again, and as you can see, it will immediately disappear. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in split screen view. First of all, pick an app you wanna use in this view on the top half of your screen and access it in the background like that. When you're ready, click on the icon of it available at the top and select split screen from this pop-up. So when I do that, I can click on a second app. If you see this pop-up, just hit got it and use them both at once. Quick tip, you can always click on those three dots in the middle and tap on Swap Apps to change placement of them. Now to go back from this mode, you can either go into Background Apps and swipe them, or you can hold the same three dots to drag one of your apps all the way up or all the way down. Then tap on Home button to close remaining one. Additionally, I can show you my favorite feature of split screen. Click on the same three dots, and if you are using those two apps combination allowed, click on Add Combination. Then select Add Automatically. Close split screen and look for shortcut on your home screen. Now every time you will click on it, those two apps will be instantly launched in split screen view. To get rid of this shortcut, just hold it and tap on Remove button. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore WhatsApp backup on Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, but before we begin, I will tell you that this video is for people who already have their backup created. If you don't know how to do it, on our channel there's a video and I'm showing everything step by step, so if you want, you can watch that video. And now, before we begin, we need to open up the settings and let's make sure that we are logged into proper Google account. Because if you will be logged into wrong account, there's a huge chance that you won't be able to restore your chats. So open up the settings, find the Google, and in here make sure that you are logged into the same Google account on which you made the backup before. Now we can open up our WhatsApp. You can see that the app welcomes us. You can select your language, then click on Agree and Continue, click on Allow, and now type your phone number, then click on Continue. We also need to verify it using one of the two methods. It can be called from the SMS message or missed call function. I always pick the second option because in my opinion it works much better. Okay, once you have verified yourself, just like me, I will use the missed call. Okay. You should have something like that, contacts and media. Now, click on Continue. Now, allow for everything. Now, select Restore from Backup and click on Continue. Remember that if you don't do it right now, you won't be able to do it later. Okay, and now all of our chats are being restored. You can also see that we are restoring from this account. That's the account on which I made the backup. And that's also the account that I have shown you in the settings. Okay, to have messages restored, click on Next. In here you can type your name and also change the profile photo if you are interested in, and then click on Next. Okay, and now as you take a look, all of the messages, including videos, photos, and normal messages, has been successfully restored. Okay, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a backup of your data on Vivo V60 Lite. Alright, to create a backup we need to open up the settings. Now scroll down until you find System Management and now click on Backup and Restore. When it comes to the Vivo, we can only create a backup using the Google, but in my personal opinion it's one of the best possible ways to create a backup, so I'll show you how to do it. Now click on Backup Data, make sure that when you click on photos and videos and other device data on the backup details, that they are all turned on right in here. Make sure it's enabled. Click on allow. Now we can get back. Okay. Make sure that both things are enabled. And now we need to know on which Google account we are currently creating that backup, because the backup will be saved in the cloud. And if you want to restore that backup in the future, you'll need to be logged into the same Google account to restore it. So to check it, click on Other Device Data, and in here you have your Google account that you are currently logged into. Also, make sure that you have some free storage space on your account to create that backup. When it comes to the backup details, in here you have a list of things that will be backup thanks to the Google. So it will be SMS and MMS messages, call history, device settings, apps, and app data. Now, all you need to do to create a backup is to hit this green button. Now the process will start. Let's wait a few seconds. Okay, and now you can see that in here this circle appeared and it's going slowly to fulfill. Basically, when it disappears, it means that our backup has been successfully created, so I'll see you once it's done. Okay, now the process has finished, and under other device data we can see that the backup has been created 0 minutes ago, so it means that everything went successfully, and now our data has been backed and it's stored in the cloud of our Google account. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to add the photo to contact in this device. So let's start with opening your contact list, find the contacts, and find the contact which you'd like to edit, then tap on it. Now we have to tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner, and let me quickly remove it. So this is what you will see. Simply tap on add picture or the circle. And here we've got different sections from which we can choose the photo from. We can open our own gallery. We can also open the camera and take a photo of someone who's right in front of us. In Google Photos, you've got your backed up photos. Here, monogram, so you can tap here and either change the first 2 letters or 1 letter. You can change the background color, the font style, or you can use emoji instead of the monogram. You can simply tap on this chicken, I believe, and here choose something from available options, which are quite nice. For example, this one. You can also change the background, and you can set it as monochrome, so you can make more the icon rather than emoji. And here you've got illustrations, which are free of charge, and they are available online. So I think you can also find something really, really interesting. And I will pick something from those options, maybe this one. So just tap on this specific option. Here we've got the presets, so you can change the colors. You can also crop the picture. So, and the same step, you will see the same step whilst using the picture or the photo we've taken by the camera. You can zoom it in or out, and thanks to it you can decide what you will see after saving the whole contact, because this highlighted circle is responsible for it. So position it just like you want to, and then tap on choose. Now let's tap on save in the right upper corner, and this is how our contact will look like. Of course, you will be able to see this photo on the contact list, and for example during all incoming calls from that specific number. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to enable the Google backup on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find system management. Then let's localize backup and restore and tap on backup data. Here we have to tap on turn on, And we have to sign in into our Google account. If you've got one currently applied, you will be able to choose it from the list. If not, you have to add the account. So tap on add account. Make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. You can use Wi-Fi or mobile data simply for adding the account. And here in this step, you can either create a new one or enter your email or phone. So let me do it. And tap on next. So right here we have to enter the password, and let me do this out of the screen. Okay, we've got it, so just tap on next. Here we have to actually decide who will be using this device, so just mark the option and tap on next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. And here we can decide what kind of data we would like to backup, so photos and videos or other device data. You can simply mark the option, I'll pick only this one, but you can use both, and tap on confirm. And as you can see, everything is checked right now, which means that we successfully added our Google account. Here you can tap on other device data and check your backup details. So for example, how much space you've got left. You can manage the storage. So for example, remove some unnecessary files. Under it, we've got backup details. And here I highly recommend to keep this option turned off so we can avoid some charges. So to finish everything, simply tap on backup now. And now your device is backing up the data. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to transfer files. In the beginning, to transfer any files, let's go to File Manager. You can go to Files by Google or Files by Vivo. Let's enter Files by Google. And now if you want to transfer between folders, find the file you would like to transfer, tap and hold on it, select Move to, and select another folder. If you want to transfer it for external device, connect it to your smartphone. Let's go back. Again tap Move to and select external device. If you don't see it, enable it in the settings. You can do it by going to Developers mode. And now simply move file to another folder or device. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can operate voice recorder. To use voice recorder on this Vivo, you don't need to download it because it's already on your device. So find it and when you're ready, launch it. Now, if you never used it before, tap on Allow in the pop-up, and then use this red button at the bottom to start recording. As you can see, recording is on. To pause it or unpause it, use the same button. To add a bookmark, click on the left one. And to end it and save it, on the right one. Now you can play it by clicking on it, and manage it by opening pop-up located at the top right corner. To do that, click on those 3 dots. Now you can rename it. Hit OK to save its name. You can also use all of those options however you want to. My favorite one is Stream, because it lets you just edit your voice recording right away. By picking a section you wanna manage, hitting Trim, and tapping on one of those options, Delete or Extract. Now use this check mark over here, and when I go back, I can see that second recording was successfully created with all of my applied changes. You can also use all of those options below the chosen one. And last but not least, to get rid of it, tap on Bin button on the left and confirm your choice in the pop-up. You can also hold it and tap on Delete at the bottom here. You can also access all of those options right away. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite. In this video I'll show you how to unlock your smartphone if you forgot the password. If you forgot the password of your smartphone, there's one way to unlock it. Unfortunately, this method will erase all data from your smartphone. So make sure to always have backup. In order to perform it, press and hold power button and volume up button to go to power menu and restart the smartphone. Now press and hold again power button and volume up until we go to recovery mode. I think I'll release it too soon. Let me do it one more time. Now enter recovery mode. And go to clear data. Now clear all data. Confirm. And return. Go back and restart. Now you will have to set up your smartphone from the beginning. But the unlock password is also erased. If you find this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can add audio or a video file to text message. Start by opening Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. Wherever you decided when you're ready to add a voice memo and create it within Messages app, use this button at the bottom right corner. Then record and stop recording thanks to this button with a microphone. If you want to listen to your recording, play it. If you want to redo it, hit restart. And to add it to your message, tap on Attach at the bottom right corner. If you want to add already existing audio file, use this plus at the bottom left corner instead. Hit Files and look for yours by tapping on one of those apps, selecting Audio at the top, or what most people miss, by hitting those three lines at the top left corner to pick one of those sources. Either way, when you're ready, tap on your file to add it. When it comes to video, click on this icon of a camera and the photo at the bottom right corner. Here, you can switch from photo to video. Use all of those options to record a perfect one, and when you finished, it will be automatically attached to your message. If you wanna pick a video, click on the same icon and click on it here. If you can't find it though, which is a common issue, tap on the same icon. This time scroll all the way down until you see folders. Click on them at the bottom left corner. Choose your video from here after finding it, and hit Done at the bottom right corner. Then swipe up to check it out. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to change the navigation type, so from the three buttons to the gestures and the other way around. So let's start with opening the settings, of course. Here we have to scroll all the way down to find System Management, and then tap on System Navigation at the top. So we will begin with the three-button navigation. I just wanted to explain it a little bit because it is right now applied. So here, after scrolling down, we can customize the three buttons navigation. So we can reorder the back button and the recents right here. We can decide what kind of position is better for us. And under it, we've got also the icon style. So right now we've got those full shapes, I would say, and here we've got more icon look. So obviously just tap on the option which is the most comfortable for you, which you like the most, and here we've got also the option circle to search. Alright, so to set the gesture navigation, we have to simply tap on this option, and obviously if you've got the gestures and you'd like to set three-button navigation, simply tap on it and it will be applied. So in gesture navigation, instead of the three buttons, we've got this line which is responsible for some gestures, and we can hide it if you wish. As you can see, we've got this option hide bottom bar, and I prefer to have it hidden, so let me turn it on. Here you can decide whether you'd like to swipe horizontally to switch between apps, which looks something like that. Yep, but I've got other apps closed, so let me quickly turn on another one to show you. As you can see, this is how we can change between apps, which is quite cool and quite easy to use and intuitive. So you can decide whether you want to use it or not. Here you've got the navigation tutorial. You can go through it if you wish. I will explain it in a second. And here, swipe to bring up a digital assistant and circle to search. It's completely up to you. So in order to get back to the previous page, just like by using the back button, you have to swipe your finger from the side to the center. And if you can see this arrow, you can release the finger. And the same from the right side. If you wish to get back directly to the home page, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center and swipe your finger up and make sure that this motion is quick and short. So something like that. And if you wish to open the recents, repeat the gesture, so from the bottom to the center, but hold your finger somewhere here, so something like that. And here we've got the recents. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down until we'll find the digital well-being and parental controls. Let's tap. So here we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. In my case it's 1 hour and 14 minutes, and most of the time I've spent on the settings. You can tap inside the graph and you will be transferred to the dashboard where you can check the screen time in particular days of the week. You can compare them. And under it, you've got the list of apps which you've been using with the specific time you've spent on them. You can also tap on the specific app in order to check the graph which is tightly connected with it. And obviously, you can also compare it. I also wanted to discuss ways to disconnect, not all of them, but specifically app limits and, for example, focus mode. App limits are interesting because if you will decide that you are spending too much time on the specific app, you can set the limit. So, for example, let me choose the camera. Simply tap on this hourglass icon. And now we can set a limit. If I will set it, for example, for 1 hour and 30 minutes, it means that I am able to use this app for 1 hour and 30 minutes during a day. And after that time, the app will be blocked, and at midnight, the camera will reset. The app limit will reset, and tomorrow I will also be able to use it for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Moreover, I can set it for 0 hours and 0 minutes. Tap on OK, and you can see that the camera is a little bit grayed out. Same here. It's almost transparent. It is transparent. And after trying to open it, our device will show us this information that the timer ran out. So obviously, it's quite easy to turn it off. I mean, this app limit. However, this is it can act as our sign to maybe stop and maybe not trying to open the app. So I highly recommend to check this option. It's really nice. Moreover, here we've got something called focus mode. So for example, if you need the time for yourself, you need to work, study, spend time with your family, whatever, you can use this option. Basically, you're selecting distracting apps, usually, probably social media, etc. Simply tap on set a schedule, and here we can choose the start time and the end time, also the days of the week, specific days. And after tapping on set, your device will basically hide the notifications from those distracting apps. So you can basically focus on different things. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Vivo V60 Lite, and today I would like to show you how you can set up an alarm clock. Start by locating Clock app and clicking on it. Now tap on Alarm section at the bottom left corner if it's not already on, and before doing anything, use those 3 dots at the top right corner. Most people miss that after clicking on it, you can click on Settings in the pop-up, and after scrolling down, adjust all of those options for all of your alarms. Then go back, and to create a new one, use plus icon at the bottom in the middle. Then my favorite part, adjust it however you wanna. At the top, set up an hour. Then click on Repeat and pick days of the week you want to set up. To save them, hit OK. Now choose Alarm Sound. Click on Add New at the top to click on any song from your smartphone in order to apply it. Log into Spotify to use music from it, or pick one of those sounds by clicking on a perfect one for you. Let's go with Moonlight. Go back. Use this switcher next to Vibrate to disable or enable haptics for this alarm, and hit Label to name it. Then OK to save its name. Now click on Remind Me Later to apply one of those options. And when you finished, use this checkmark at the top right corner. As you can see, my alarm was successfully created. To make any changes you want, click on it, adjust it, and tap on the same checkmark. To turn it on or off, operate this switcher right next to it. Tap on one of those options in the pop-up. If you wanna get rid of it, you need to hold it. Tap on the Delete button at the bottom and confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to add the fingerprint to this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find Security and Privacy. Here let's go to Device Unlocking and tap on Fingerprint. Because I do not have my screen lock, a regular screen lock, I have to add it right now. However, if you've got one, you will be transferred to another step. So let me just quickly add the pattern, tap on Next, show it and confirm. Here we can decide what kind of notification content we want to show, so let me just tap on Done. Here let's tap on Enroll now, agree to the information, and here as you can see we've got the sensor, so all we have to do is to put our finger on it, and now we have to do it multiple times in order to add the fingerprint fully and try to catch every part of it for better recognition. So change the position of your finger. Okay, we just successfully added the fingerprint. That was quite quick. So let's tap on Done. And here we've got the fingerprint section. We've got quite a lot of things here. So here we can decide for what we want to use our fingerprint for. So it's completely up to you. Here we've got the customization. So we've got animation styles. We've got plenty of options to choose from. They are quite nice, I believe. This blob, for example. Just tap on the option and tap on Apply. Okay, the icon style, that's also the thing you can change. Tap on Apply. You can decide whether you want to show fingerprint icon on the off screen, so you can tap screen or raise to show it, move phone slightly to show it, or do not display it at all, so it's up to you. Fingerprints, here we've got our fingerprint sensor. We can rename it or remove it, add another fingerprint, and verify fingerprint. Basically it will be useful if you've got a lot of fingerprints added and you're not sure which one is which. Alright, so now what we should do, obviously lock the device and check if it is working. So right now we've got the fingerprint sensor visible, but let's wait until it will be dark. So right now the fingerprint sensor is not visible and it should appear after tapping on the screen, but let's try to do it without tapping. So we will check whether the scanner is still active, even though it is not visible. It is. So as you can see, you just have to learn where the sensor is placed here, somewhere there. So just put my finger on the sensor, and as you can see, the device is obviously unblocked, which means that we just successfully added the fingerprint. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to unlock Vivo V60 Lite without password. Okay, but before we begin, we need to discuss few things. First thing is, please only try to unlock your phone, in no other case someone else's, because that might be considered as a crime, and that's also unethical, so have that in mind. Second thing is that basically we need to perform a factory reset using the recovery mode, and it will cause that all of our data will be deleted from our device. So for example, if you don't have a backup, I'm sorry, you will lose everything. And the last thing is that after the reset, when we get into the setup process, the phone might want you to verify yourself, or by typing your lock screen. Of course, we cannot remember it, but there should be a second option, and it would be logging into the Google account on which we're logged in on our Vivo before the reset. If you don't also remember your Google account, you can try to perform a bypass. If you don't know how to do it, on our channel there are videos how to perform that Google verification. But I hope that at least you remember your Google account. Okay, now I'll show you that my device is locked. I cannot remember my lock screen. And now what to do. Now, power off your device, click power button and volume up button and select power off, just like that. Okay. Now to launch the recovery mode, we need to hold power button and volume up button at the same time for a few seconds. Basically until we see it on the screen. So keep holding both buttons. Okay. And now, using volume keys, select recovery mode and confirm by clicking power button. Okay, now we need to wait a little bit. Okay, now select clear data, clear all data. That's the last moment to stop, because if you click on OK, you might not see it because it's really bright. It's the last moment to stop, because if you click on OK, the process of deleting your data will begin. Okay, so click the button, the process has started, so we need to wait a little bit. Okay, now click on return, go back, and select restart. Click on OK, and now simply wait until your phone turns on. The next thing that you need to do is to go through the setup process. Okay, and that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to reset Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, we have two methods so we can do it. The first method is simply by using the settings. To do it, open them up, scroll down until you find System Management, and now click on the reset options. Of course, we are interested in the last function, erase all data, factory reset, but beside that function we can also reset all settings, reset app preferences, or reset Wi-Fi, mobile network, and Bluetooth. Now we need to click on the last option. Remember that all of your data will be permanently erased. And that's what the reset always do. What I highly recommend to do is to create a backup of your data before the reset. If you don't know how to do it, on our channel there's a video when I'm showing you how to do it exactly on this Vivo. So if you want, you can watch that if you don't know how to do it on your own. And now, if you click on erase all data, your device will be turned off. After a few seconds, it will be automatically turned on. And the next thing that you need to do is to go through the setup process. Now let's go to the second option, and it's the reset using the recovery mode. This method is recommended, for example, when our device is frozen, lagged, basically when we cannot perform the reset through the settings. And now, one important thing, after the reset using the recovery mode option, there's a chance that during the setup process, your device, your Vivo, will want you to log in into the Google account on which you were logged in before the reset as a confirmation that you are actually this user of this device. So remember about it. Now, how to perform it? We need to turn off our device, click on power button and volume up button, and click on power off. Now let's wait a few seconds. Just like that. And now we need to use button combination to launch the recovery mode. We need to hold power button and volume up button at the same time. So hold both buttons. Just like that. First, the Fastboot menu appeared. Now, using the volume keys, select recovery mode and click power button to confirm. Let's wait a little. Okay, and now we need to select clear data and select clear all data. Click on OK. Remember that also everything will be erased. The process will start, so let's wait. Okay, now click on return, go back, and select restart. Click on OK once again, and now we just need to simply wait until our phone turns on, and then we need to go through the setup process. Okay, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to activate automatic system updates on this device. So in this video I'll present you two different ways. The first one is more user-friendly, it is actually in the settings, and the second one is more developer-like. I mean, it is more advanced, it is because we have to activate the hidden mode. So let's start with the easier one. Let's go to the settings. Right here we have to scroll all the way down to find system update here. Then tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and go to upgrade settings. So right here we've got two different options which are connected with the automatic update. The first one is here, so automatically download upgrade packages over Wi-Fi, which is a nice option obviously. However, it might happen during a day when you actually need your device. So it is great, but with some limitations. You can turn it on just by tapping on the switcher. And the second one, which is even better, is at the top. So the smart upgrade. So basically, not only your device will download the update, but also it will apply it. So automatically start the installation between 1 and 5 o'clock at night. When you're sleeping usually, so you won't have to wait until the process will be over or download anything manually. So this is the best option, to be honest, and all you have to do is to tap on the switcher right here. It usually should be turned on by default, but sometimes, you know, some things happen. So I highly recommend to simply check whether you've got the smart upgrade turned on or not. And the second way is through the developer options. So let's scroll all the way down, go to About Phone, scroll down again, and tap on Software Information, localize build number, and keep tapping on it until you'll see the information that you're in the developer mode. If you've got the screen lock, your device will ask you to enter it to confirm the whole step, but no worries, this is quite normal. Everything is alright, just enter it to confirm. Then go back to the general list of the settings and go to System Management. Tap on Developer Options, and here all we have to do is to scroll down a little bit to find Automatic System Updates. So to turn it on, just tap on this switcher right here. So both ways are good. Basically, those are the same. They have the same effect. However, this one is a little bit more advanced. It will happen during the restart. Be aware, because if you want to have this option turned on, for some reason, you have to also have developer options turned on. So you cannot really turn it off just by using the switcher. They need to be right here for some reason, at least in this device, not in all different devices I've used. So be aware about that. And just keep the developer options turned on to be able to automatically update system. But as I said, also, you do not really need that. You can simply use the smart upgrade, which I've shown you in the previous way. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a Vivo V60 Lite, and let me share with you how to turn off ads and their personalizations. So I'd like to begin with personalizations. Let's open the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find Google. Then let's tap on all services. Be aware you do not have to be logged in order to be able to customize it. So go to all services, scroll and go to ads. So here we've got something which is called advertising ID, and basically removing it will not limit the amount of notifications, amount of ads you receive. However, they will not be that much personalized. So for example, they will not show you the things which you wanted to buy previously, or something which you probably will like. You know what it means. So I highly recommend to tap on Reset Advertising ID at first, tap on Confirm, and then delete it and confirm, thanks to which the ads won't be that much personalized. Moreover, in the settings, here in the general list of the settings, let's scroll all the way up and find more connections. Here let's tap on private DNS, and usually we will have it on automatic one. So tap on private DNS provided provider hostname, tap on this section and enter dns.adguard.com and tap on save. And thanks to it, your device will significantly limit the advertisements. Moreover, if you've got the app which is showing you a lot of notifications containing adverts, you can try to limit the notifications themselves. So for example, let's pretend that I'm getting a lot of notifications from maybe Play Store. So just tap on it and hold it, and then go to app info. Now let's tap on notifications, and basically here, after scrolling down, you can see that there are different categories of the notifications which we receive. So try to find the category which is connected with the advertisements. So let's pretend payments, deals, and recommendations sounds like advertisements. So find something similar and just tap on the switcher next to it, thanks to which we will simply hide the notifications connected with the adverts. Or if this is the app which notifications are not really that significant, you can simply turn off all of the notifications. But as I said, it depends what kind of app it is. Moreover, I highly recommend, and probably this is a basic advice, however, I still would like to tell about it. I highly recommend entering the Play Store, tap on search, and here enter something called ad blocker, something like that. Something similar. Thanks to it, you will search for ad block apps. Thanks to it, you can block different adverts. So, for example, you can block them in your browser. We've got specific app for that. You can block the overall content. We've got something called AdBlock Pro, etc. So, I highly recommend to consider downloading the ad blocker. And another thing is that if you're using the app which is showing you a lot of notifications, so for example, let's pretend that I'm using a file manager in which I'm receiving a lot of advertisements, then what is the most wise thing to do is to simply search for another file manager. So let me do it. Because as you can see, there are many different versions of file manager. They are produced by different companies, etc. And I highly recommend to simply check those which are highly rated, because probably simply replacing the app which shows you advertisements is the best option to do. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on Vivo V60 Lite. Okay, first I'll show you how you can transfer the data from your old device into your Vivo, and then I'll show you how to restore the backup from a Google one. So let's begin with the first method. You can see that we are doing a setup process. Select your language and click on Start. select your location and then also click on next. Select that you agree, click on next, and we have the first option that we are interested in, setup using another device. Now, select your device type of your previous device, of course. In my case, it's Android, so I'll select that. And now we need to scan this QR code using our previous device. So I need to open up the camera, then the scanner, and now scan this code. Okay, tap shutter button to confirm. We need to also turn on the Bluetooth, in my case. Okay, now let's wait a little, because both devices need to connect to each other. Okay, now I need to verify on my previous device by simply drawing my lock screen. Okay, you can see that the Vivo is currently automatically connecting to the Wi-Fi. Okay, getting the phone ready, so we need to wait a little bit. Okay, now you can select your unlock method. If you want, you can skip it. It's always available later in the settings. Okay, now copy up some data, click on next. Okay, it needs to scan for the data, so we need to wait a little bit. Okay, and now from that list we can select what things we want to copy. We can copy apps, messages, call history, photos and videos, and also the device settings. When it comes to the Google Calendar, contacts, photos, and Gmail, those things are synced automatically. Okay, above you can also see the estimated time, how long is it going to take. In my case, if I select everything, it will be around 4 minutes. But in my case, I want to copy everything except the apps, so I'll unselect them. If you have selected everything, simply click on copy. Okay, and now we have the Google services. Simply scroll down and click on accept. Now, the backup services, they're really useful, so I always recommend to turn them on. Now, we need to select our default browser and search engine. Click on next. In my case, I always pick Google Chrome and Google as my search engine. Click on set as default. And now we have a question, do we want to continue the setup or leave and get a reminder? Let's do it right now, so I'll click on continue. Now we have the feature to let contacts nearby find and share with us. It's up to you, I'll agree. Okay, now we have the Gemini, which is an AI assistant, and we can enable the feature which will allow us to remotely launch the Gemini by simply saying, "Hey Google." So click on turn on. It's up to you, I mean, I'll turn it on. In here, if you want, you can add another email account, change how text displays, review additional apps, and add another fingerprint. And in my case, I don't want any of those things, so I'll click on no thanks. We can see that we are nearly done when it comes to transferring. Copying is done. We can see it on both devices. So let's click on done on the Vivo. And on our old device, we can click on close. We won't be needing that phone anymore. Now, click on next. You can agree to send usage and diagnostic data. It's up to you, I'll agree. In here, we can click on next. Select your navigation method, 3-button or gesture navigation. I'll stick to 3 buttons, then click on next. Click on get started. Okay, and now we are ready to use our device. That was the first method, how you can transfer data from your previous device into your brand new Vivo. And now I'll show you how to restore the backup from Google One. Okay, and now the second method. We are also doing the setup process. Click on start. Select your location, click on next. Select that you agree. then click on next. And now, when we have possibility to use other device for the setup, we need to skip. Now we need to manually connect to the Wi-Fi also. So wait until you see your network. Now I need to connect to it. Okay. All right, getting the phone ready. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, and now we have the most important part. We have possibility to sign in into Google account, and we need to sign in into the same Google account on which we made that backup before. Because if you logged in into wrong account, you won't be able to restore your backup. So now, I'll type my mail. Okay, now I have logged in. Click on next. Click on agree. Now let's wait a little bit. Okay, and now we can select an unlock method. It's up to you, do you want to do it right now? In my case, I'll skip it. It's always available later in the settings. Okay, now click on next. And now we can choose a backup that we would like to restore. In my case, I want that one. Okay, when it comes to Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar, and Drive, those things are synced automatically. But down below we have a list of things that we want that we can restore. In my case, I want everything except apps, so I'll unselect them. Once you have selected everything, click on Restore. Okay, restoring your data. Now we have Google Services. Simply scroll down and click on Accept. Now we have backup services that are really useful. I always highly recommend turning them on. I always do it when I'm setting a phone. Now we need to select default browser and search engine. I always pick Chrome and Google as my search engine. Now we can continue the setup or leave and get a reminder. I'll continue. And now we have a feature that will let contacts nearby find and share with us. It's up to you, do you want to use it or not. I'll agree. Okay, click on continue. And now we have the Gemini, which is an assistant. And we can enable another possibility to launch it. We can say, hey Google, and it will be automatically launched. It's up to you, do you want it or not? I'll turn it on. Okay, in here, if you want, you can add another email account, change how the text displays, add Fingerprint, or review additional apps. It's up to you, but for example, when it comes to the Fingerprint, you can always add it later in the settings. So in my case, I will click on no thanks. Okay, getting the phone ready, so we need to wait a little bit. Okay, and now click on next. We can agree to send usage and diagnostic data. Now we have the service recommendations. Click on next. Select navigation method, 3-button navigation or gestures. It's up to you. Also, when it comes to the 3 buttons, you can change the order of those keys. You have 2 modes. I'll stick to the first option. Click on next. Click on get started. Okay, and now we are ready to use our device. Okay, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.